Hello everyone. This question on board now will now be the last topic I will treat in this topic of indices in mathematics, right? And I believe that I have put justice to this topic for math students, engineering students, and math lovers, okay? And the question on board is very, very interesting and technical because it will later involve quadratic equation. Please make sure you share make sure after watching you share, comment, and the like, okay? And make sure you are following me or subscribe to my YouTube channel, okay? Thank you so much. As I enter new topic right now, as I enter new topic after this question, the question on board says 2 raised to power x minus 2 raised to power minus x plus 2 equals to 3. In this place now, remember what I have been teaching you that, for example, x times x, this one is raised to power minus a, and this one is raised to power b, for example. In indices say that we will pick one base since they have the same base, x and x. We will pick only x now, then add the powers, which is minus a plus b, okay, in indices. So as you can see now, do you see that this now is the same thing as this one, okay? It's the same thing as this. So I show you this thing so that when we try to do what the reason I show you, you will understand it better. Now we now have here 2 raised to power x minus, now we now change this back to this, okay? We now have 2 raised to power minus x times 2 raised to power 2, which if we want to convert it back, we now pick only 2 to be this and add the powers minus x plus 2. I never change anything, right? Which is equals to 3. Okay, now continuing, we now have 2 raised to power x here minus, in indices, 2 raised to power minus x means 1 all over 2 raised to power x. I have been treating this before. Check other videos. Times 2 raised to power 2 means 2 times 2, which will give us 4, equals to 3. Now, what do we have here? Now, coming to this place now, we are now, okay, well, let's continue. We now have 2 raised to power x minus 1 times 4 is 4 all over 2 raised to power x equals to 3, okay? We continue by finding the, if we make this one all over 1, this one all over 1, remember we never change anything. Anytime we want to make whole number a fraction, we just say all over 1, because 3 divided by 1 is still give us that 3. 2 raised to power x divided by 1 still give us 2 raised to power x. Now we are going to find the LCM of this 1, 2 raised to power x, and the 1. And finding it, the LCM of it will still be 2 raised to power x, okay? We now use this LCM, which is 2 raised to power x, to multiply everything. We use it to multiply this one, multiply this, and multiply this, which will now have, we now use it to multiply 2 raised to power x times 2 raised to power x. Over 1 here is nothing now. We may leave it. Let us leave it and continue. I'm using this thing to multiply this one, which will give us this one, okay? Minus, I'm still using it, 2 raised to power x times this expression here, which is 4 all over 2 raised to power x equals to, I'm still using it again, 3 times 2 raised to power x. Remember, I just left this one because they have no effect on the whole thing. In our mass, 2 raised to power x times 2 raised to power x will now give us 2 raised to power x plus x, okay? Remember our, and this is what I showed here. Then minus, then this 2 here, this 2 raised to power x here, we kill this 2 raised to power x here, remaining only 4. Minus 4, okay, equals to 3 times 2 raised to power x, okay? Now, if we continue, 2 raised to power x plus x means 2 raised to power x plus x is 2x. minus 4 equals to 3 times 2 raised to the power x, okay? Now, which, if we continue, we put in this form, 2 raised to the power x in bracket raised to the power 2. We never change anything because if we multiply x times 2, will still give us back this, okay? Minus 4 equals to 3 raised to the power 2x, okay? Now, if we continue, we now say let a equals to 2 raised to the power x. Let a equals to this so that anywhere we see it, we replace it with a. Now, coming to this place now, we now replace it with a now. Raised to the power 2, which is this one, minus 4 equals to 3a now, okay? So I will now bring this 3a to this side. We'll now have 2 raised to the power a minus, because if it crosses the sign of equality, the sign will change to minus 3a minus 4 equals to 0. Now, from here now, it has taken us to quadratic equation. Let's now move to quadratic equation. Now, I will now teach you indirectly quadratic equation, which I will still treat the topic, okay? Now, coming to this place, we now find two numbers. If we multiply these two numbers, if we multiply the two numbers, it will give us minus 4. And if we add the two numbers, it will now give us minus 3, okay? And those numbers are minus 4 and 1. Minus 4 times 1 will give us minus 4. Then minus 4 plus 1 will now give us minus 3, because when you take 1 away from this, we now have minus 3, okay? Now, since we have succeeded in getting minus 4 and 1, we now use these two numbers. These two numbers were found to replace this one, okay? We now have 2 raised to the power, a raised to the power 2 minus, for this one, 4a. For this one, we'll now fix the a. And this one is plus number now, plus 1a. Plus 1a. We just write only 1a now. Yeah? 1a means a now. 1a means a. No need of saying 1a. It's still a, okay? Minus 4 equals to 0. Now, can you see that? We now pick it to a raised to the power 2 minus 4a, pick it to right? Plus a minus 4, okay, equals to 0. This thing I'm doing, this thing I'm doing now is try to factorize. It is a process of factorizing, okay? Now let me factorize, right? We now take 1a out of the bracket, remaining only 1a here now, okay? Minus 4. There won't be a again because I've taken 1. When I open the bracket, it will return back to this. Then plus, coming here is the same thing. There's nothing we can factorize here, equals to 0. Then okay, now since we have succeeded in getting the same thing inside the bracket here, okay, we will now pick one of the bracket and choose the outer one. Remember, plus 1 is here, okay, even though I don't write it. Even if I write it, it will never change anything. It's still the same thing. 1 times a will still be a, 1 times 4 will still be 4, okay? So even if I don't put it, if I clean it, it still means that 1 is here. Continuing, then we now pick one of the bracket, a minus 4, and pick the one outside bracket again, a plus 1 equals to 0. Please don't be confused in what I have done. I will still treat quadratic equation, which will make you understand it more. What I just did is just to pick one of these, okay, and open another bracket without any sign here, okay. That is a multiplication. I'm going to multiply, okay, let me say I'm going to multiply this one of these plus the one outside, which was which what I've done. A minus 4, this one, then I multiply it with this one, put it in bracket, a plus 1 equals to 0, that is already there. Now, this means now that a minus 4 is equals to 0 if we separate it, or a plus 1 equals to 0, okay? Now, coming to here, a here, when this crosses the a here is equals to 4, or a here will be equals to minus 1 when this crosses sign. But remember that a is equals to 2 raised to power x. So we are going to change it now. Therefore, now 2 raised to power x is equals to 4 here, or 2 raised to power x is equals to minus 1 here, okay? Now, we are now going to convert this to base 2, okay? Since we have base 2 here, 2 times 2 raised to power 2 times 2 is still 4 now. It means 2 raised to power 4. For this side, since we have the same base here, we now have power to pick. We now have power to pick the powers as our answer. Now we now have x equals to 2 here, or coming to this place, this one cannot work. Minus 1 cannot work with this as a result of minus sign that is in here. Because of this minus sign in front of 1, it cannot work very well here. Therefore, it is undeserved, okay? We now pick our answer to be 2, okay? Because without this, if to say there is no minus number here, we would have said it this way. Then we now say raised to power 0, okay? Because any number raised to power 0 will give us 1. We can now have right, since there are base 2, we can now have the power to say that x equals to 0. But this minus is in front of it, so it cannot work. Therefore, we forget this one. We forget this one and pick this one as our answer, okay? So, finally, the answer of this expression is x equals to 2. Thank you so much. As I solve the last question in this indices, okay, make sure you are following for other topics which I will enter, okay? Thank you so much. Make sure you comment, like, share the video, and follow or subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you and God bless. Bye.